Bingo.
Hi everybody, welcome back to The Best Adventure. If you're new to the channel, my name is Travis. Me and my wife Cassie like to take our two kids, Tucker and Emery, on adventures all across New Mexico and beyond. Today we're camped near the Upper Bonito Dispersed Recreation Area, and we thought we'd bring you along, give you a little tour of our setup, and introduce ourselves. A couple of years ago, me and Cassie bought this 1995 truck bed camper for dirt cheap. Ever since we got it, we've been improving and modifying it and making adjustments as we go. I don't think we'll ever be done, as it's always a work in progress. One of the major things that we've changed is the addition of the solar panel and battery bank setup. That has allowed us to add things like power jacks and a little 12-volt fridge, and we'll discuss all those in future videos. Since we prefer the option of cooking either indoors or outdoors when weather permits, we primarily use a little Coleman camp stove that uses either propane or white gas. Since we didn't use the cooktop that came with the camper, we went ahead and removed it and replaced the countertop to allow for more counter space. Since the cooktop was really the only thing in the camper that used propane, we removed that entire system. Now where the bottle used to be stored, it's just additional storage. Keeping with that simplistic mindset, our water system in the camper is just a fresh and gray water jug that we keep beneath our hand pump sink. Again, since we weren't going to be using the onboard system that came in the camper, we removed the freshwater tank and turned that into a cabinet for additional storage. Our little tiny camper home may not seem like much, but you can't beat the backyard. So for a bathroom, if the weather permits, we set up this outhouse outside. We put our dry toilet right in here that doesn't use any kind of water whatsoever. It uses a dry medium to cover the waste as you go, and then at the end of our trip, we just properly dispose of. We've tried several different kinds of dry mediums, from sawdust to pet bedding, and actually the one that we find recently that works the best is actually kitty litter. So every time somebody uses the bathroom, we just put a little bit of this on top and another layer, and then at the end of our trip, we just properly dispose of the whole thing. If weather doesn't permit, if it's really cold or really windy outside, this dry toilet fits right underneath the kid's bed or the dinette, so we can put it away when not in use, and then we pull it out every time somebody needs to use it. The setup as we have it right now is completely self-contained. In fact, the only thing we consistently carry in the camper that plugs into 110 is a little space heater that we carry with us in case we're somewhere that has power and we need a little additional heat. So for sources of income, Cassie runs her own successful photography business that allows her to pick and choose her schedule. I work in civil service for a local fire department, and so I'm on a rotating schedule with random days off. The combination of these schedules allows us to kind of pick and choose when we want to go camping that's not over holidays or weekends or times of high traffic. The idea when we started this channel was just to document our family trips, something that we could watch as the kids got older. As I researched how to make YouTube videos and how to edit and tried to learn all of these skills that it takes to put YouTube content together, I thought that there might be some people out there that would appreciate learning the tips and tricks that we've acquired along the way. The kids are having a blast with this YouTube channel so far, and they really enjoy being seen in the videos. In fact, probably half the views we have so far are from them rewatching them.
Hello everyone again. This is Tucker. You see we got a little river? Welcome back. So we were on a hike up the river, and we found that one side had snow, but the other didn't. This is Emery. In the background we have our camper. Emery again. So here's my dad.
Hi.
And my mom.
Hey.
We found these little bridges that you could go across, but the long one that I'm pointing to, it's hard to cross. The little one, it's just the easiest one you could pass.
Yeah, I know. I picked one too. I picked one too because it's easy for me.
Yep.
I know. I knew how to hide it. The rainbow for hiding.
Yep. We were at my dad's brother's house for one day, and Now we're going to stay 2 more days. Emery here wants to say something to you.
And I mean he fishes for all the fish onto your lake.
Yes, she's making fish soup for all the fish that come to the lake to eat.
Right.
After all, this has been a great trip. Thank you for coming.
If you're still watching the video at this point, we appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel so you don't miss any videos about our tips and tricks or do's and don'ts or quality product investments. As always, we've enjoyed bringing you along. And remember, no matter where you're at or what you're doing, life is the best adventure. Thanks again, and God bless.